So I just got back from giving my TED Talk, and it was incredible. The whole talk was all about the way that our wardrobe and irritations and distractions and discomforts in our wardrobe can negatively impact your mental clarity. Leading up to the talk, I practiced this talk with so many people. Everybody universally really connected with it. And it was so invigorating every time I practiced. When I went to actually give the talk, I had a lot of energy and a lot of nervous energy. And it really kind of all congealed when they called me down to the stage to get ready for audio prep because I had to get fitted for my Britney mic, which was like the best. There was a woman backstage whose whole job it was to kind of calm down people right before they went on. And the woman who introduced me, the MC, happened to also be my speaking coach. And she came over and ran through her intro. And then off she goes to introduce me. I hear nothing. All of a sudden I hear clapping. She's walking off the stage and I'm supposed to walk on. My biggest fear was getting up, saying maybe 2 to 3 lines of my talk and then not knowing where to go. And fortunately that didn't happen. And it worked out great. I got a lot of positive feedback afterwards. It's definitely the hardest talk I've ever given. And now that I've given it, interviews and other talks are like no sweat anymore. The other thing is I realized now that I have nailed this talk, I have these sets of sentences and language that I have readily accessible at my fingertips, like the story about how I was a cognitive neuroscientist and I was walking around, but I couldn't do so in heels. And I was wasting all of this time and thought energy. I've already put so much effort into crafting those words that now it's really easy for me to explain my story. And I feel like if nothing else, that is the best takeaway for me because it is more straightforward for me to explain why I'm a cognitive neuroscientist who designs shoes now and what that connection is and how I got there in a way that is relatable to anyone who I happen to be talking to. So I'm really glad I did it. I would love to give another one again, maybe in a few years as my story changes. I'm really glad that it's over. I'm so glad I put all of the time and the effort in. I'm so glad I had a speaking coach. I'm so glad I practiced. I'm so glad I memorized. And I'm so glad it's over.